It was incredible for our first win. We're always excited. And I think it was exciting for the guys. They worked really, really hard all fall, during the off season, and we've had a chance to win every single event, from the very first one to the Battle of the Beach, and then to really, at the very end, actually win it and be named the winner. It's an incredible feeling, and I think the guys were excited about that. They understand that they can be successful, they can work hard, it pays off. So we always like that. I think, the guys understand that going forward, that, we have a good chance to be successful as we go into postseason. Well, I think first of all we've got to talk about Pontus Whittegren and his outstanding performance throughout the entire event. He shot 64 the final round. It was just an incredible golf round from the very beginning to the end. And he actually played well, each and every day. He probably played better his first golf round of the event, although the score doesn't show it. He was 5 under playing his 17th hole. Makes a great big number, makes a 9 on a par 5. He doesn't do that very often, and so, that hurt him and that hurt his score. But other than that, he played really, really well, very solid for 54 holes. And, that's exactly what he wants to do, and he's got some very high aspirations and high goals that he's trying to achieve this year, even though he's a freshman. And, he's a perfectionist, and he wants to perform at the very highest level. Alex Kim, has really had an outstanding year for our sophomore. He's really developed his game well. He's getting better and better every single week. He's got more confidence. And, at the end, we knew it was close. We were playing with Arkansas. We were back and forth most of the day, also along with Oregon State and Washington. We're on our 18th hole, and he's right in front of the green, a par 5. He's got to get it up and down. Doesn't hit that good of a chip, but he hits it to about 10 feet. We know it's an important putt. We just didn't know it was to win the golf tournament. And he makes the putt, hits it perfect, so we win the golf tournament. And so, that's something that he's going to be able to reflect upon for his entire golf career. And those moments in life are so important in your development, and it's going to allow him to always go back on that and know that he can do it. And so it's exciting. I just see him getting better every single golf round, every single week, and each tournament. So I think he's going to have an exciting spring. We're really looking forward to him continuing his play. Then Gregor's just, solid as always. He hits the ball as good as anybody in college, and we're just trying to help him understand that, because he hits it so well, he has so many opportunities of making birdies and shooting a good score that sometimes he gets a little disappointed, gets upset, and if he can just understand to keep the pace and stay positive throughout the entire round, he's just going to be better off. And so that's something that we work on. That's something that we talk to him about, and he understands that. But again, it was a wonderful, solid performance from him, and he's really looking forward to this week. He had a chance to win last year at USC, so he's really looking forward to having a chance to win that again coming up. Then we had Pedro. He played great for 2 rounds, played poorly 1 round. The inexperience showed at that moment, because you've got to be able to handle situations like that. You've got to be able to handle adversity, whether it's tough greens, tough golf course, bad day, no matter what it is, you've got to be able to handle that and move on. So, again, he played really well for us in 2 of the 3 rounds, and so it's just small little changes that he has to have to continue to be successful this spring. Then we had Mario, and Mario played really well. I think it's something where he's just, getting used to being in college and playing at this level. We have flashes of brilliance from him at times, and then at times he just makes some bad choices and bad mistakes. But overall, he's an excellent player, and we just really are trying to develop him and make him understand that golf is not just a 54-hole event, but it's shot by shot and round by round, and you have to be careful with each shot, and you can't let anything go, can't take anything for granted. And so trying to get him to understand that as we move forward is something that's going to really help his golf game. Connor Driscoll. It's great to have Connor back in the lineup. It's great to have him playing for us again after sitting out in the fall. He had a nice individual event down at the Farms in San Diego. And then, for him to come and play on the team at the Battle of the Beach, it's really his opening event for us as a team. He played great, and he did everything we were looking for. He had a chance to shoot under par every single round, and that's important for us, especially when we have a 6-count-5 event. If every guy's in the round, you're successful. And as we move into postseason, as we move into more of these events, we need that depth, and we need his leadership for being the only junior on our team, and we need him to be successful and to stay positive and to lead this team into championships, and that's what we're looking for, and he did that this week. So it's exciting. It's exciting to have him around and with this team and traveling with this team. So we're looking forward to what he has to bring. Bobby Lang probably had a disappointing tournament for himself. He's really trying hard to get his game in order to compete at this level. And he's just got to continue to work. He has some really, really great moments, some times where he plays really good golf, and then times when he just doesn't execute how he needs to. We've got to work on his technique a little bit in some different areas, and he understands that. We're looking for him to be a developed product as we move forward, and it just takes time. We're really excited about playing at USC. It's going to be a great field. It's always a great golf course. It's challenging. It's one of those golf courses where it's tight. It's tight off the tee. You've got to be very, very careful where you place the ball, especially on the greens. The greens are usually very, very quick. If you get above it, it's difficult. It's challenging. So those golf courses fit our team right now. So we're excited to play against Stanford. They're one of the top teams in the country. About the 6 top teams of the Pac-10 are there. So we're excited to see ourselves stack up against them. It's a 5-count-4 format, and hopefully we have good weather. It tends to rain there sometimes in the years past. So, depending on whatever happens there, we're just excited about playing. We're excited about getting back out there and challenging ourselves. Our guys, had some things they needed to work on in the short term between Battle of the Beach and USC. Even though we were successful there, we know there's areas that we've got to get better. We've got 2 guys playing at UC Riverside for an event as well, and that's part of what we try to do. We try to get our guys playing in events and playing in competition. That's we feel like the best way to develop our players. So we've got 2 guys going out to Riverside, Mario Clemens and Bobby Lang, and Coach Ress is going to take those guys out there, and hopefully they have a chance to win as individuals. I mean, that's what we want. We're trying to get our guys to get in competition and win events.
To echo Derek's sentiments, I think it's exciting to have individual opportunities for our guys. That's one thing that I think is unique to our program that we want to continue to build. And something that made our program successful in the past was the individual opportunities for our guys to play. So this week we have an opportunity to go out to UC Riverside's event at Oak Valley out in Beaumont, California, which is traditionally a very tough golf course this time of year. We're supposed to have tough conditions. It's supposed to be in the 40s out there and probably blowing a little bit. So I like that for Mario and Bobby. They're two freshmen who, I mean, we've been spoiled the first two events. We've been in Southern California under great weather. I'd like to see some tougher conditions, some wind, some fast greens, some cold temperatures. And I think it's going to be a good golf course. They host second stage of Q School out there. So it'll be a good opportunity for those guys to go play and, like Derek said, try to win an event. That's our goal when we go into these things. Our program is set up where we actually don't have a lot of qualifying back home, and we use these opportunities to get our guys in the mix of competition. I don't think there's a whole lot of difference between individual events and team events. I think there's a little bit more pressure maybe when you're playing in a team environment, but our goal for our guys is to still go out and do individually the best they can every day and every time we tee it up.